Welcome back to NC Bassing. Today we're on Lake Norman. We got a tournament tomorrow. I'm here on Pete's boat. We're going to try to figure them out today. Today we're going to practice. Hopefully we can catch them. We had a big warm front come through. The water up near the boat, near Queens and Pinnacle, the water's like 6 inches of visibility. We're down here at Mtn Creek. The water's clearing up. It's raining a little bit now. We've marked some baits, see if we can catch some fish. We're going to try to figure out a plan. Hopefully we win this New Year's Day polar bear tournament tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of competition though, but hopefully we can at least catch some fish, because I've barely been able to catch some fish. If we can catch 2 fish, I'll be better than I've done in like a month and a half. So hopefully I can catch something today and figure something out for tomorrow. Oh, caught a fish off camera. It's raining, guys, but we're fishing out here in 25 foot of water and got him to come and hit the mega bass +1 in like 2 foot of water when I was about to pull it out of the water. Nice little spot, probably about 14 inches, but I'll definitely take it compared to what I've been catching. That's the first fish I've caught in like 2 weeks too. I'm pretty happy with it. Ooh. Oh, got one. I think it's very big. We'll take it. Mega bass is worth the money. Little spot. Nah. It's not quite a keeper, but 2 fish in 1 day. I haven't done that in a long time. Yes. Got him. Fish on. Oh, I thought he was good, but he's just hooked sideways. Spot. Found some seagulls diving. As soon as we pull up, caught one. Birds will show you where the fish are, at least the bait in the wintertime. That's a cold fish. Finally stopped raining and we catch a fish. Mega bass getting it done today. That's another, not quite a keeper. Maybe 14, I doubt it though. I think we're in the right spot though. That fish come all the way out of the water. No, you would think. I think it hit my bait. My bait was right there. Come all the way out of the damn water. Got it. Spinning rod, he feels like a giant. It might be a hybrid. Got a good one. Oh, big bass. God. Pulled out the fluke. Is that a spot? If that's a spot, it's a monster. That might be a PB spot if that's a spot. Oh, it's a striper. Oh, dude. A regular striper. Here, go ahead and hit it. I've never caught. There's. Ah. A regular. I thought that was the biggest spot of my freaking life. I can't believe I finally caught a striper out of Lake Norman.
Huge, bro. That's a nice one.
Dude, if that would have been in the tournament, though, I'd have been mad. Good net job, though. God. Pulled out the fluke. Got a regular striper that the state doesn't even stock.
You know they're coming out of lookout, man.
That's what I'm thinking, dude. They say people are stocking them too, because you can buy them privately. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Freaking huge spot. I mean, striper.
Dude, I thought for sure.
Oh my God. I'm still happy catching that today. I told him earlier, if I catch a hybrid, I want to do it today, not tomorrow in the tournament. But
dude,
that's awesome. That's what's hitting top out there. What did?
It's a monster.
Ah, that's a long skinny fish, but man, he's probably 8 pounds. There's the weight on him. 7.58. Well, PB striper today, guys. Get him back in there. Got a picture. I didn't get a length on him. I'd say he's probably like 28 inches or so, but he's skinny. The state doesn't even stock these fish. They say to release them, these fish gotta swim to breathe, so you just want to drop. It's tuna release. There he goes. Yes. I don't know if they're coming in from lookout or people was actually stocking them. They're saying some people are privately stocking them, but that fish definitely isn't old enough to be stocked by the state in 2010. So they're getting in here somehow. There's definitely way more hybrids, but there's still a few stripers in here. Nice one. Feeding up for the winter.
Yeah, he's got some belly on him.
I need to pick up some like Ned rig stuff, but I've just been putting it off. I just don't feel like fishing that slow. Oh yeah, there we go. Not sure. He's a bass. Coming up. Yeah, he's a decent one. It's not an 8-pound striper, but solid fish actually. Barely hooked. Well, we got a limit, guys. We're on them. Feeling good about tomorrow now. God, those hooks are just crazy sharp. That was like hooked through his cartilage, but just come right out too.
Yeah, man.
It's a solid fish. He's not that fat, but all these seagulls eating. We're on the spot. Hopefully they're here tomorrow. That's like a 1 3/4 pound spot. A rig. Nice one.
That's not too bad. It's got some
Fat. They're so thick right now, they look like a largemouth. Everyone you've called, I've been like, that's a largemouth maybe. Nice spot. Well, midday update. Caught a nice striper. That was awesome. We're catching a good bit of fish. Fish were busting everywhere back there. We moved out a little ways away, try to let those fish rest for tomorrow, see if we can't find a different little pattern, but there's still birds hitting bait out here too. So we caught a few back there, a couple of good sized ones. Pretty much got that figured out, but we're going to see if we can't figure out a little different spot, maybe catch some off these rocks right here. So tomorrow we know where we're fishing. We got a good little plan going. They're hitting the jerk bait. We got the striper on the fluke, but he's catching on a little cotton cordell, a little shad wrap looking crankbait. That was working good, so we'll definitely do that tomorrow. Hopefully we can figure out something else, catch some more big ones.
Look how foggy that shit is.
It's crazy. Can't see anything in the fog. God. Well guys, practice day's over. Tomorrow, hopefully they're biting like that. We fished that one spot for like 45 minutes and we caught them good. I mean, he caught a few and I caught a striper. They were busting everywhere, birds hitting the shad. We seen shad running everywhere. I mean, fish were everywhere there. That was the best spot, but everywhere else we didn't really catch many. Caught a random one or two early with the jerk bait, but that was right past the mud. Everything from pretty much Haggard Creek up is muddy, or at least from the steam plant up was muddy, and we didn't get a bite there. We tried a couple spots up here before we left, but we never got a bite. And we tried to find some similar spots down there in Mtn Creek where we caught the striper and they were biting, but we marked some bait. He tried to catch them deep on the blade bait, and they just were not biting deep today. But we caught a bunch of fish in that one spot. Hopefully we come back tomorrow and they're biting like they were today in the tournament, and hopefully we don't catch stripers in the tournament. But I was happy with the striper. That's awesome. My first ever Lake Norman striper. They're rare here, like I said, but there's hybrids in here too, and I barely ever catch hybrids. It's just my style of fish of beating the bank. You really don't catch hybrids and stripers doing that. But my first ever striper was a nice one. It was on a spinning rod. It was fun. We thought it was a bass for a second, but it was a striper. I mean, it looked like a giant spot in the water when we seen it deep. It looked green. It looked like a giant spot, but it was a striper. It was fun. I was glad to catch it. That definitely made my day. Hopefully tomorrow, wish us luck. We're gonna come out here and win this thing. If not win it, hopefully at least catch a good limit. Today we probably would have had like 10 pounds, but we really left our spot. Hopefully we could have got some bigger ones there. We left our spot and we didn't want to keep catching those fish. So hopefully tomorrow they're biting. We end up catching, 12, 13 pounds. I'd be happy with. It's probably gonna take like 15 to win it if as many boats are coming. But it's really foggy today. Hopefully they don't cancel it because of the fog. But I'm thinking it's gonna take about 15 pounds to win it with all the boats coming. So hopefully we can catch one kicker fish with all those good fish. Hopefully they're biting down there too. So we'll see you on that video.